nothing compared to what the time that was spent before, so we're real lucky somebody else is leading this. All right, and I guess that just want to say thank you to everyone that's been working on the all-class reunion and the Traveling Vietnam Wall. And it's really going to be a wonderful event this July 4th and all the activities. So, and I know Wayne's quite involved in all the organization of the volunteers, and we're going to start calling him Food Truck Wayne. He knows more about food truck vendors than anyone right now, so, and that's all for my report. Thank you so much. The next one is any agenda items for the next board meeting, and I believe we'll have the ski resort update, and then also continue to have the update on the all-class reunion and Traveling Vietnam Wall. Do we have any other suggestions for, and we'll obviously have the public discussion or the public hearing for the budget.
Yeah, so we'll have the
Anything?
augmented budget as well as the final budget.
Okay, that's on you. Yes, thank you so much. All right, let's move to item number 6, public comment. Is there any public comment at the Bristlecone Convention Center? If so, please come and be seated and talk into the microphone.
George is on his way up. I'm gonna turn the camera around.
And I gotta go. See you tomorrow night.
All right, Wayne.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Madam Chairman, I've presented requests for public information numerous times. I'm reiterating again that the new parking lot that the convention center put in does not meet ADA access. I want to remind you to look at the request for public information and the concerns. Also, I want to reiterate, Community Choir has not repaid the convention center for the $4,000 of for pigeon control. Again, they were a private entity, they're a private club, doesn't belong to any government establishment, meaning city or county. Can't give money away to a private entity like that. I'd like you to respond to that. Also, I've asked about the Nevada Northern Railway receiving over $240,000 in room tax money. Again, they need to be cut off until they start working under the Nevada open meeting law. Recently at a city council meeting, there was a concern on whether or not the tree board as well as the animal control advisory board had to work under the Nevada open meeting law. The city attorney opined at that time that since public monies were being spent, it had to be under the Nevada open meeting law. At that time, I also asked about the railroad, and I'm still waiting for an answer. I believe that they need to be under the Nevada open meeting law, and I also believe they need to account for taxpayers' money. If they don't, they need to be cut off. Also, to this date, I've not received any information on whether or not the rumor that tens of thousands of dollars have been embezzled from the railroad. I want to know if that's true or not. That needs to be addressed. Also, another request was, let's see here. In regards to the golf course, this goes back years. We're giving them thousands of dollars in grant money. Recently I found out they were not paying all of their water bill. I want to know if that's been paid. We need to know how that money is being spent, and we're not getting anything back in regards to the monies you, meaning the Tourism Rec Board, is giving, and how it's accounted for, and how it's impacted the community. If it hasn't impacted us, then they need to go somewhere else for funding. I want to remind you in regards to the former director, Mr. Spear, when he was contracting. Again, I want to know if he has a state business license, city business license, commercial location, or home occupation. You've got a copy of my request. That has not been answered. Also, I've given you a variety of photos in regards to different businesses. The Silver State Motel, I keep seeing people there, but I've not seen any business licensing reflected.
That's 3 minutes, thank you, George.
And there's some others, and I'll be bringing one more in regards to the Silver State. I'll give that to Judy and she can date stamp it again, but I need some answers. Thank you.
Thanks, George.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chachis. Are there any other, anyone else with public comment at the convention center?
Nope.
Okay, Maureen, do you have any public comment?
No, not at this time.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, hearing none, we will go ahead and adjourn the meeting. It is 5:05. Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone.
This has been a Georgetown production. George Chachis reporting.